Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dennis, aka the Duke of Craft, and welcome back to episode 3 of the Sky Island Challenge. If you guys watched the last episode, I really appreciate you coming back to check this episode out. If not, make sure to go back and watch the last couple episodes to see what you've missed out on, because none of this will make sense if you didn't. But basically, every week we have a set of challenges that we get, and we've got to play through them. So I guess now the thing I need to do is figure out what those challenges are for this week. I did spend just a little bit of time in between episodes kind of gathering up just a few resources, not a ton. I let all the trees grow. I just basically stayed in there and got a bunch of cobblestone. So let's go ahead and take a look at this book here, because it's got the third set in it. So let's get away from the mob spawner so I don't have to worry about anything blowing up behind me. Alright, so challenge number 1, or challenge 11, depending on how you want to look at it, is to kill an animal. It could be a cow, sheep, pig, or chicken. Well, since there's some animals up here, that should be a quick first challenge. This could have been a lot harder if I didn't have so much grass up here already. So that's that sheep killed. There we go, he did get the wool. Hello chicken, how are you today? Good. Alright, so I guess we could go ahead and punch this button because we got another challenge done, so that's pretty cool. So let's go put this token back in the chest with the other tokens. We got an enderman hanging out up there, so we need to be careful of him. Alright, anyways, that was the first challenge done, so let's look at the second one. We have to recover a gas tier. Okay, that one's going to be a little bit more challenging, so we're going to try to grab as many resources as we can while we're here. We do not want this to be a wasted trip. It'd be awesome to have like a fortune pickaxe. That was a ghast. Okay. Where'd the ghast shoot me from? There it is. See, if we could take this ghast down, we could go ahead and get... Come back, ghast. Don't fly away from me. Don't fly away from me. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, well that challenge was super quick. So, at this point, I think what I should do is cut ahead in the video to where I've gathered up some materials, because I thought this was going to be a bit more of an adventure than it ended up being. So let me just grab some stuff. Okay, I just had to start recording again because I wasn't recording. But I got an achievement. I got Return to Cinder, which looks like it dropped a music disc. I did not know that it did that. That's pretty cool. I guess I'll have to, at some point in this video, get me a jukebox going. That's awesome. That's very, very cool. I'm just going to continue to grab some... gold. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to grab a bunch of gold so I can have some golden carrots and maybe some golden apples, because it'd be really cool to have some for multiple different reasons. Like I could use them to have for me so that I can heal if I'm like in danger or something, but I can also use them to turn zombie villagers to villagers and get really good trades from them, which would be awesome. I'd love to be able to get some trades from some villagers, some good trades at that. So yeah, really just want to keep going after some gold here. And as long as nothing else crazy happens, I will see you guys back in just a minute. Alright, so I have just made it back. I have 1 over 3 stacks of gold nuggets. I've got 2 gas tiers, which is pretty cool. I've got some nether quartz. I've got 4 shroom lights, some warped wart block. There's one of these things, some of this, and a music disc. That was a pretty good trip to the nether. Very happy with it. So now what I need to do is empty my pockets, and then I need to read and see what the next challenge is. So we'll go take a look at that. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to put these gold nuggets in here, and then let's make ourselves gold ingots, and then we'll repeat the process till we have no gold nuggets left. And then let's take a look and see what our next challenge is. But let me get some fresh air while I do it. We've got those first 2 challenges done. Now the third challenge is to play a music disc. Well, that should be pretty easy since we just got a music disc. Oh, well, it's just wood and a diamond. Well, that's that made. Now where should we put this? Should we put it... Should it be in the house? Should be just like over in the corner. I feel like for now it should be like a central. I can put it like right here. Actually, I don't like the way that that's sitting. Grab a music disc. That's awesome that I don't have to. That's very creepy. We're gonna let that play. that's the third challenge for this video done. This is going super fast. I did not expect to be able to do that quickly. Build a wheat farm. At least 64 hay bales. Well, this is one that will take us a while. So I think the first thing we need to do is figure out where all the dirt is going to come from. Alright, so we need the dirt. So we got 64 dirt. We've got some extra of this. So maybe we can make a little more dirt. That's probably going to be a good idea. Let's do just like this. It gives us 24 extra dirt, which is cool. Let's go over to the mob spawner. I think it's going to be something that's pretty valuable for this next part of the challenge. And we also have to figure out where we'd like to build this wheat farm at. And I'm thinking up over by the other islands. We have a couple more islands that we haven't been to yet. Okay, is that everything dead and gone? It is. Okay, perfect. So we're going to go something like that. Okay, so there's a skeleton in the corner here. We've taken the skeleton out. Alright, so below this level here, I need to build down there, don't I? Alright, so now that that's there, we really should go one more out like this. And hopefully this will work. We should just be able to put the boat down like that. And then I should be able to mine just that block out. Come on, get in. Get in the boat. Why is it not working? So I guess witches don't fit in boats. I hope that witch didn't just kill herself. That would make this a waste. That's killed by a witch using magic. Hopefully that witch still lives. It does. Okay, so we have at least isolated the witch. So let's break the boat. I can't break the boat. Alright, let's do something like that. And hopefully that will heal me up pretty good. I think for the dirt, where we want to go is up this way. Because I think I want to go over to this other side over here. And I kind of want to connect up this side to the island that we have now. So if I go out like that, we're going to go all the way across here. If I jump over there... No! Oh! Nope, yeah, that didn't work. So, basically I want to connect these two islands up to make them like one big land. I think that would be a good idea. I hope. And then we'll let those two grasses meet up. Now I have 11 blocks here to work with, which means I'm going to now need to find a place to actually build a wheat farm, because I want that to actually be grass. So I may have done this the wrong way. We're making 64 hay bales, so we're going to need 9 stacks of wheat. So that's going to be a ton of wheat. We're going to turn some of this into a wheat farm, and then we're going to turn some of this other, or all of this other dirt, into wheat farm here. Come around the outside edges of this with cobblestone on this side so that I don't lose any of the wheat or the seeds as I do this. And then I want to go get some more water because I want more water blocks up here. We're going to go ahead and do all of this. I know that's not a full stack of dirt, so we're going to have to do this a bunch of times. We're going to have to get all this wheat to grow. But that's what the bone meal that we have is for. Or that we're going to have is for. Okay. Let me go get some more water real quick, and then we'll start bone mealing everything and making that work. But a good wheat farm would be fantastic. I think the big thing about having a full stack of the hay bales is that once we have a full stack of the hay bales, we can then turn all those hay bales into bread, which means that I get to eat, and I don't have to starve all the time, which is fantastic. Alright, let's give these two chickens some seeds so that maybe they'll leave me be. And we'll have a little baby chicken. There we go. Okay, so I need to go back over to the mob spawner. I need to get it to work again. Leave me alone, slime. I don't like you. We're gonna do that. We're gonna have 6 slabs. We'll put that down there. Just kind of expand this over a little bit. Okay, how many skeletons? I mean, okay, so we got a good amount of that. So what am I over here for? Not again. Are you kidding me? How did they explode? No! Ooh, I got another piece of iron. Sweet. That's what I'm talking about. 52. 4 more redstone, which is nice. I got 10 redstone. It's fantastic. If I could just manage to get some sugar, that would be amazing. Every time a witch drops, it's 1 more chance to get sugar. Oh, yes! Sugar! Let's go! And she dropped 2. It's fantastic. That's so cool. That's awesome. Alright. Yes. Oh, 3 sugar. That's even better. That's amazing. Okay, let's do this stack, or these 3 stacks real quick. See where that gets us. And then hopefully the hay bales will all be done, because I'm getting hungry. So, I'd like to go eat and real. Oh no! I'm glad that we have the 28 other bones, because I think we're probably going to need them. Oh no! I just got knocked off the side by a slime. Oh, I'm so excited to be done with this one. This one was grueling. Like, honestly, a very grueling challenge. It wasn't, like, hard, because it's just a lot of repetitive things, but it was grueling. A stack of hay bales. Have you ever, like, made a stack of hay? Alright, now that we have finished up challenge number 14 of building a wheat farm, and getting at least 64 hay bales, we can go on to the 15th challenge, which is build a village, at least 4 villagers. Well, that could be interesting. It's a good thing that we have everything we need for weakness potions, because it's the only way that I know of to end up actually getting one. So, let's see here. We're going to take half of these. Take all of this. Let's see here. If I put the spider eye in here, we're going to take 1, 2 of those. Take 1, 2 of those. We get 2 fermented spider eyes. I guess another thing that I need to do is grab a little bit of the sand. Exactly 3 pieces. Let's throw that in there, because we're going to need that for bottles. That gives me 3 bottles. And I need some water. So let me go see about filling these bottles up with water. Everything feels so quiet when you're not next to the mob spawner. It's strange. It's a very strange feeling. Alright, so then I come over to this, and I go 1, 2, 3. And let's see here. I put it like that. Oh, that's perfect. I get double. So I could put that in there. Okay, so I am just going to have to put a fermented spider eye in here. That'll give me 3, and then I think, yeah, that's going to make that last a little bit longer, which is perfect. And then I can put gunpowder in there. Wait, hold on. Let me change this. Let's do gunpowder first, just in case you can't do redstone and gunpowder. I'm still kind of a noob at potion brewing. Well, it's been a while, anyways. I'm not necessarily a noob at it, but it's just been a long time. So, we're gonna let those do what they need to do. All right. Now let's see. Can I do that? Yes, perfect. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I wanted to see. So before I come over here and do a bunch of stuff with the mobs, let me chop some trees down, because we're going to need more wood in order to make a place for the villagers to actually live. So I've got a plan somewhat in place for what I want to do for these villagers. I think the next thing to do is to expand the island out back behind my house. And so for now, because I don't think that that house is going to be my forever home, if that makes any sense. Alright, there we go. So if I break these 2 like that, these 3 like that. Okay, and then we just come down here like this. Go 1. Till we make it down to this little island here. I think this is the best way to do it, because I want to have like different levels to the island where different stuff is going on. Like I have the farming level up there. I've got the the starter level where the mob spawner's at, and then if I come down here and I have the village level down here, I think that'll be cool. I don't know. It may be weird, but I just think it'll be a really fun way to do it, to have different levels of the island be different things. And you guys can leave me comments down below to let me know what you think about having the island be so many different levels, to have different stuff going on. It's it's a bunch of different builds, but it's also one big build because of the way that you have to do these things. Alright, we're gonna build just these over here like that. And I need to build out so that I can make sure that I get plenty of these cherry blossom, a little nature area over here. I could grab that dirt that's in the chest in front of the house, and I could use that to plant some more cherry blossom trees. We're gonna make it nice and safe for the villagers. We want them to be safe. We want them to feel comfortable here. That's one of our big goals. Alright, let's go ahead and chop this tree down. See, that one tree gave us 25 logs, which is a ton of wood. And we've got a sapling, which is awesome. We can go ahead and replant this one. And we can let whatever else drops down be extra. Okay, ooh, an apple, sweet. I'm aware that it probably would have been smart to go ahead and get at least one zombie villager taken care of over there. I have a plan for that too. It just may be a little bit more difficult than it will be over here. While those trees are growing, because like I said, we're going to use those trees to build the house, I'm going to... Alright, I think what I want to do now is, while the trees are growing back there, I want to go over to the mob spawner, and I want to try to find myself a zombie villager. And if I can do that, that would be fantastic. But before I start killing what's in the mob spawner, I want to make sure that I have a pathway to drop something down. So you see where this little zombie is right here? If I kill everything in there that's not a zombie villager, I should be in a great spot to push a zombie villager down into that little spot right there, and then break it and send everything down, send it down below. Oh, my inventory's full. I was like, why is that iron not going into my, like, directly into my inventory? Let's do this, because it always helps to have a way down. So we're gonna go down like that. Then we want to end up making it go all the way over there. See, and now we have that that mob spawner absolutely full of stuff. So what I need to do is I need to make sure that the mob can't get out. So if we build around here like this. Alright, now what I need to do is I need to use some water, which, let me grab that water like that. Now the reason we don't want those mobs to come out of there, let me go ahead and break these 2 blocks here. We don't want those mobs to come out of there, because if they do, they can hurt us, 1, and 2, they can burn up. So yeah, let me grab a bunch more blocks. I think is going to be the best thing to do. Ooh, I've just seen that I've got a power 1 bow in my inventory. That's pretty cool. This Enderman's being a menace. He's like running around just daring me to look at him. We're going to come back over here. I don't see anything. I don't see any zombie villagers. I feel like they were spawning faster when I wasn't like actively looking for them. No, I killed it. It was in there and everything. I'm just getting everything in order to come back over here, because it should be loaded up with enough different stuff for me to be able to kill everything and keep what I need. I've got another one in there. Sweet. Okay. Now that that's in place, come on. Work. Work. There we go. Okay, now I can come down here with my bow. No, skeleton. Alright, cool. It did manage to work. Alright, so we got this down here. We're going to put these over here, like that. Alright, cool. I need a golden apple. Please don't despawn when I go get a golden apple. I will be so sad if you do. And then he will be the first villager in our village. Please tell me I didn't just miss. No, it got me. Sweet. He will now cure himself. Well, I guess I have now cured him. So I can come over here and go to sleep. Alright, so I'm gonna give the mob spawner a minute to refill. I've been over there for a while, just taking out mobs, which hopefully I'll be able to get all of this tree without falling off. I don't even mind if I lose a couple of logs out that way, which really, thinking about it, I should have enclosed at least around this thing, like this. Perfect. Let's make a little town square here, which I know it's not the biggest town square, but it is a literal town. Actually, let's go out one off either side over here. This is a waste of cobblestone if I've ever seen it in my life, but that's okay. We do some things because we must. They deserve to have a pretty home, the villagers do. Even though there's only one villager right now. And speaking of that one villager, he's my roommate right now, so I need to get him a place to live on his own so he doesn't have to hang out with me all the time. Because I'm sure he gets annoyed having to hang out with me. I'm a pretty smelly guy. You know, Minecrafter and all. Okay, we're going to go out this way. Excuse me, sir. We're going to block that back off there. Okay, so this is the town square. So I want to have 3 builds back here, but we're just going to start with 1. So we're going to go this way. We're going to go out 3, 2, 3. Perfect. To make it a 7x7, which is fine by me. I think 7x7 is pretty solid. We should have plenty of blocks to build a 7x7 house real quick right here. And if we go 7x7, it'll look better if we go a little higher. The key here is filling this thing up with stuff so that slimes can't spawn. Alright, so then we're going to use these. And I know that I need this to go up pretty high because I need them to be able to breed in here. This is the first build here, so this way we have a decent start to our build here. Go just like that. There we go, and we have 1 extra spruce log, so that means we can go get some more spruce wood. And that gives us our kind of like floor plan a little bit. Let's see, we're going to put the door there. So we need definitely some more birch. Let's go chop down some trees. Oh, there's one in here. Let's go. Okay, so let me just slowly take these guys out. For whatever reason, every time I get one, they just kind of stand right in the way. Just every single time. Alright, his turn. Okay, we can make that work. Now I can kill everything that's in here from a distance. Get off, there we go. No, you stupid skeletons! Alright, while that villager's curing up down there, we're just gonna come over here and clear this top area out. I'll start burning through this iron sword. I mean, I don't want to burn through it, but we could start just killing a ton of stuff with it. It's so much faster with the sword than it is with the axe. Thankfully, now that I should have 2 villagers soon. You still got the shakes. You'll be alright, buddy. Still got the shakes. Oh, perfect timing there. Okay, so now we're just going to repeat this process that we did a minute ago. Kind of move these things around here. Let's get you to a safer spot, buddy. Watch out. It's slippery. There you go. There it is right there. Do not fall off the side. Excuse me, Mr. Villager. No, don't go. Don't go over there. What are you going over there for? No, you can't. You can't. Excuse me, sir. You're in the wrong spot. You've gone the wrong way. Oh, you wanna play this game? I can play this game. We can play this game if this is what you want to do. There you go. Now you're going the right direction. There we are. Now you're in the right spot. Okay, now if you guys will come in here. There you go. Can you come around the corner, please? You're not okay right there. I need you in the house. What do you mean, what? You gotta go in the house. Go inside. It's raining. Fine, you stand right there. You weirdo. Why are you no longer interested? What's wrong with you? Is it because... Are you a barrel person now? Okay, so that's all you'll do. Okay. I don't know why that is. That's a strange thing. Okay, the roof's high in here. Do you guys want to... Would you like some bread? Would you like some bread? You would like some bread, okay. I'm going to leave you two to it. I'll be back. Hopefully when we come back there's a new baby villager. But we shall see. Let's see here. Get that string. We can do something like that. That'll be a much easier way to... There we go. I'm just glad I don't have to worry about the mob spawner for a little bit. I've got tons of stuff from it. Is that not enough bread? I feel like you guys are being selfish here. Alright, I'm going to leave them to do that. Whatever it is that they're doing. And I'm going to come out this way while it's raining, and I'm going to work in the rain so that I can get them out of my house. Because that would be ideal. Let's see if we go just like that. Well, I don't think I want that block there where it's at. I need some more torches. So let's go back up to the furnace. And it may be time for bed now too, so maybe when it's bedtime, maybe that's when the new villagers will be made. Oh, there's a new villager. Hello. What's your name? Really? Well, that's fascinating. The goal for this video was 4 villagers, which hopefully shouldn't take too much longer. I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. But we can go ahead and throw... Can't make windows, so I may have to settle for fences, which should be okay. If we just do something like that. Spruce one more time. I think 9 should do the trick, but I'm not really 100% sure on that. So, like I said, we're just going to do 9 for now. See where that gets us to. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll get us almost there. We can do these 3 plus that one, and I need to make 1 more fence. It's easier to just let it do that than for me to have to remember every time the format for that. Boom, there's our little villager starter house. So I think the next thing I need to do is we need to light up the inside because it needs to be well lit. So go like that. We're gonna come out here, we're gonna go light there and a light, and then I come over here and I give you that. You guys should do that again, right? Okay. Works. I mean, it makes sense to me. Oh yeah, I just needed a door. So it may have been a little overkill with how much spruce that I got, but that's okay. Rather have too much than not enough. Makes sense in my mind. Alright, let's put that down there. So we now officially have the start of a village. We need to put a roof on here. So... Ooh, I know what I could do there. It would be really cool to do it too. I need to go get one of those shroom light thingies. We're going to go get us a couple of those glow shrooms, whatever they're called. We're going to put them in the place of those pink blocks for extra lighting in here. I think it would be just the right mood setter for in here. There we go, we've got 4 villagers. We have managed to have them. Excuse me, bud, you need to go this. You're not, you can't fit through there. You need to just go, dude. Have a house for them to live. The only thing is, I need to move all of these beds back down to this other building back here. I know, I've taken your beds. You can calm down. As long as you guys can walk down this way, which you should be able to do with no problems. Oh no, slimes are spawning literally in their house. Okay, so we want to... Oh, what? You guys just took a bed. Alright, so we want to put this bed down here. Put that bed down there. Place that down there. So they have a place to sleep. We also probably need to move all of their stuff down there too. It's in there. You go find your happy place. And be careful walking around the edges, guy. Come on now. We're gonna just expand that a little bit. We're gonna do the same thing over here, and eventually I'll separate them by what they do. But he's down there. He's found his happy place. We're gonna do the same thing with this other one. Actually, I'm gonna kill this slime first. Hopefully none of the children fall off the side of the island in this process. Come on. There you go. So you guys have got your little stuff going on, little village going on there. There is a fourth villager up here, I promise. See him? He's just right in there. He just likes my house better, which is okay. He can stay for now. He can stay for the end of this episode, but for now, that's going to be it for me, guys. This has been a long video. Maybe not the time that it takes for you guys to watch it, because there's a lot of repetitive stuff, a lot of mob spawner stuff, but it's been a long one for me to film. Hello, buddy. How are you? Oh, you're running away again. That's okay. But thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.